Hi everybody, it's Andrea, aka Violet Kitty 411, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to everybody who has been engaged with comments, likes, and subscribes. It does help make this project so much more fun, and I appreciate you so much. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. You'll see that we are back at the Jacquet home, which I have already redesigned, but West Anime Sims actually asked me to do their bakery, and so I'm going to do it. But in order to do it, I have one of two options. Either I have to travel there with either Denise or Gilbert, or I have to sell it. And I'm going to choose to sell it simply because then I have a little more freedom to make the redesign. So let me go ahead and have Gilbert, who is actually the owner of the property, sell it. I'm actually surprised that he owns it, not Denise, but okay, let's see. Real estate, sell, hello Daisy, sell owned lot. And let's see, Bluewater, J'adore Bakery, and so 64,489. That's my budget that I have to work with. Yes. Okay, and he gets actually a memory of having crossed his 50,000 simoleon, because he got it all at once. 10,000, 25, 50. Okay, which is another reason actually I'm glad that Denise didn't own it, because she's a fortune sim and she hadn't rolled that up. So for him it's a non-issue. Okay, so let me go to the bakery. So here we are at the J'adore Bakery, and West Anime Sims said that the roof was atrocious, and he's actually really not wrong. So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of it. But it does inspire me for something else. I feel like this was supposed to be a cake, or that's what, you know, that if maybe that was the theme. So I'm going to kind of lean into that, the idea of making a cake type build. But I'm going to figure something out, but I do have to also work with change some of the basic floor plan, because I can't have this out here if that's the case. So a lot of this, of course, is giving very TS1 floor plan, a lot of space, which our TS1 Sims absolutely needed, but our TS2 Sims are smarter, so they don't need nearly as much space. So I am going to economize on the space here in the kitchen, because we will lock the kitchen against intruders. And then I will translate the little powder room into a much smaller space, because we don't need 9 spaces when 4 will suffice. And so between economizing the kitchen and the bathroom, I will be able to take this entire little wing off, and that's what I want to do. Now I want to talk about a happy memory that I had when I was a child. Is we used to go to a pizza place called Happy Joe's, and there was a place where kids could walk up a little half flight of stairs and look in a window into watching them toss the pizzas and things like that. So while I find this odd right here that there's these big windows, and that's having worked in a lot of restaurants, I do find that odd. I kind of think that they're on display so people can watch them bake. So anyway, my gut instinct is to remove those, but I'm going to leave them for that kind of story purpose. And a bit of a snafu that I found was they used 2 of the pub height counters instead of the cabinets. I was like, why is this not doing what it's supposed to? Because it's not actually a counter, it's an island. So why did that not happen? So they used 2. That wasn't supposed to happen, I'm sure. Okay, so for the restrooms, I decided to bring these forward and actually create 2 small, a ladies and a men's room, using the same covering for the time being. You know, I might choose to change that, but now I can get rid of this area entirely. Now it took me a little while to come up with a configuration that I was happy with for the display, but I think this works. And so I've got all around here with the purchase. I'm going to go ahead and put this right there. I'm also going to use my invisible fencing that I got when I was doing Sid Roseland's apartment redesign, so they could use the backyard on a foundation. So we're going to go ahead and go in here, and it is right there. Put that there, and then the gate, put that right there. That way I can lock it so only employees can be behind the counter, because that just makes sense to me. And while I am far from finished on the inside, it's currently workable, but I want to show you what I'm going to do on the outside. It took me a while to come up with the exact configuration, because a lot of times working with octagons is problematic. But this is what I came up with, and choosing the celebration stuff, we're making it look like a wedding cake. Now, obviously, I've got other things to do, but that's a good start. I'm pretty happy with it so far. And so far, I am far over budget, and honestly, I don't care because I'm loving this. And for the wedding cake topper, unfortunately, I don't have mannequins in formal wear, but that's going to have to do. It's kind of cute. Now, for the time being, I got rid of the exterior seating, and I'm going to go ahead and in lot adjuster remove 4 tiles from this side and 6 tiles from this side. That way we're creating the whole look of a presentation tray. Because, you know, I'm really leaning into this right now. I'm actually pretty excited about it. Okay, I'm back, and I want to show you, come on, look how cute this is from the neighborhood. It's so cute. I'm so excited. Okay, so once I am back in the neighborhood after it has been adjusted, I'm going to go ahead, and I've already removed the previous fencing, and I'm going to use this one, the previously inconceivable floral fence, and with the white and the purple, because it's just so pretty. And then I am also going to use one of the storybook floorings that comes with the Open for Business expansion, because again, pretty, we're really going for pretty here. It's all about the pretty, but I do need to, there we go. And that is so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and like there was actually a line of florals right across here, with the exception of at the entrance. So we will put that in, and we're going to put a gate in right like that. Now, I do want to point out that when you're using this floral fence, there is actually a correct way to do it. Now, I pulled it from this direction to there, and that means everything went on the inside, and that's great for 3 out of 4 of the corners or sides, but you need to work from left to right and then it'll put it on the outside. Okay, so it's time for the reveal. Obviously, you've seen the majority of the outside. We really worked on creating this concept of a wedding cake, and I think the only thing I could do to make it a little more amazing is put some florals around the edges, and I might do that right now. Let me check to see if there's any that'll work. Okay, none that worked to my satisfaction. So anyway, we have a seating area outside, not as many tables, just 2 groups of 4 with the umbrellas. And then, of course, I moved this up. I changed the signage to the bouquet just because I felt like this was definitely much more of a wedding business as opposed to just a standard bakery, because that's what I was really feeling like, was that Denise is gonna specialize in baking wedding cakes, although that's not actually a thing. That's what we're saying, okay? That's don't break my reality here. All right, going in through the double doors, we have a seating area with 3 tables for 4. This is where we would come for our official wedding cake tastings. Of course, they sell all kinds of other pastries. Over here we have a sitting area for scared brides-to-be to talk about their hopes and dreams, along with Denise's own placard from her own wedding many, many moons ago with her now late husband. Over here we've got a bar to sell alcohol, because when you sell alcohol you sell more of everything else. And around here, like I said, I had a hard time getting a placement that I like. There is this invisible fence right here, and all of the goods that were previously made in the bakery. The kitchen is more streamlined, but still big enough for 2 cooks. And there is also a ladies and a gentleman's room, and I might just go ahead and put in a shower in each, just so Denise and Gilbert can stay longer. Okay, I did actually put in the lovely chandelier, which doesn't illuminate very well, so I also put in a canned light. The place came in at $59,713, which was well under my goal when it was all said and done. Now, it is softly lit and basically kind of romantic, just to create the whole romantic atmosphere. People could come here for a date. Why not? There's nothing wrong with that. So anyway, let's put Denise and Gilbert in it and see what they think. Now I'm going to have Denise buy it, because it doesn't seem right that Gilbert should own it, because she's got all the talent. Yes, let's go to Bluewater Village, and where is it? J'adore Bakery, $59,713. There we go, and she has a lot more left over than she started with. So let's go visit the bakery. And you know, this is all you, so you go alone. All right, to J'adore. There we go. And here we are at the bakery. You need to get a prize in restocking. Well, you don't have anything to restock. You probably need to make more product. But what do you think of it? What's the environment score? Is really good. Checking out the sofa, having a seat. Wonderful. You're ready to work with nervous brides. And I don't think there's a lot to do. Why don't you actually empty your bladder? That might be a good idea. So pee and take a quick shower, and now you're ready to start making some cakes. Oh, you better start working on your business there. Okay, Denise, sell that cake. And you should have earned some money now, and, well, you're a terrible cashier. You'll learn. And that deflated. That's really sad. Did these deflate as well? Okay. Yeah, good job. Oh, that's fine. You need to ring up more customers, though. All right. And I feel like this is going to be a successful business for our Ms. Jacquet in her French bakery. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you soon in the pixelated world. And that's all I have to say. BK out.